When I talk about stocks, I always talk about how big firms are because it also denotes the capacity of the company. Especially if you have a larger fund, they have more options on what they could actually do with it. More funds in Pag-IBIG means that there's more people that can actually borrow, will further increase the revenue should those people who borrowed also pay those loans that they've taken out from Pag-IBIG. That's where it becomes full circle, because if it's not invested in Pag-IBIG MP2, majority of the people's money is basically in savings accounts. It's not actually part of the banking system. Hi everyone, so in this video, let's talk about Pag-IBIG MP2. Allow me to give you an update to the tune of 79.9 billion pesos in 2022. A lot more of that as we drill in how Pag-IBIG MP2 performs and how much they make, how much is invested also, will spill over also to what they could give out also as dividends. Please do note this, that the better Pag-IBIG MP2 performs, the more they earn, the better it will be also for us investors. But before I give you an update on what happened to Pag-IBIG MP2 and how they fared for 2022, please do remember this, that every time you invest in Pag-IBIG MP2, you give the fund your cash so that in turn they could lend it out to people who want to buy houses. When you invest there, you're actually helping out other Filipinos who need that extra help so that they can start purchasing and buying their own home. So in essence also, you are building an asset class that allows you to make money, but in turn also you are helping other Filipinos who actually want to start and own a house of their own as well. So that's one. Number two, and I'll say this over and over, people have been comparing and asking that there's a return that's fixed. However, it's not as high as what you could possibly get also in the stock market or in the crypto market. So please do remember this, that Pag-IBIG MP2, it's safe and secure because the government is basically guaranteeing the capital that you have there. Every time something is safe and secure, low risk, low reward. That's why you cannot compare it apples to apples with the stock market or the crypto market, because the main narrative of Pag-IBIG MP2 is to give you something that's safe and secure and give you something that has a higher rate of return than time deposits, bonds, than also traditional savings accounts. The narrative of Pag-IBIG MP2, it's not just that it's secure, the capital that you have is guaranteed, and then whatever you earn is something that will be tax-free as well. And over the past few years, you can see it right here, from time immemorial, a lot of the dividends that they've given out has beaten time deposit. So I'll keep you also updated on the latest dividend for 2022, which will come out soon also. I'll make another video off of that. But please do remember, Pag-IBIG MP2 is for people who want to have the habit of saving on a regular basis, that they don't get to touch it because it's for 5 years that you're not allowed to actually take it out. But even if you leave it for 5 years, you know that the government, that it's part also of the law, that your capital is secured and you have the ability to earn something that of a higher return than traditional savings accounts, but also tax-free. Pag-IBIG members save a record high of 79.9 billion pesos in 2022. That's the main amount that's saved for the entire Pag-IBIG program. It's up 25%. What's interesting about that, of that 79.9 billion pesos, 40 billion of that is from Pag-IBIG MP2. It's nice that this channel also has created an avenue for Filipinos to know more about this, because it's evident also from the numbers that out of the 79.9 billion, 40 billion of that was Pag-IBIG MP2. It's up 53%. That's why we're actually seeing more and more Filipinos invest in it. So Pag-IBIG MP2 fund members collectively saved 80 billion in 2022, setting yet another record for the highest amount saved by members with the agency in a single year. Its official set. This was the highest in Pag-IBIG's 42-year history. Breaking everything down, Pag-IBIG regular savings was up 6% at 37.71 billion in 2021. Then it went to 40.06 billion in 2022. Please remember, we're just at the tail end also of the pandemic, and we've also seen a lot of economic turmoil also from the lockdowns that we've had, but it did not waver people's ability to be able to save and invest via Pag-IBIG MP2. People see Pag-IBIG MP2 as a good platform in terms of a way for Filipinos to be able to park their funds for the long term. When I talk about stocks, I always talk about how big firms are, because it also denotes the capacity of the company. Especially if you have a larger fund, they have more options on what they could actually do with it. more funds in Pag-IBIG means that there's more people that can actually borrow, will further increase the revenue should those people who borrowed also pay those loans that they've taken out from Pag-IBIG. That's where it becomes full circle, because if it's not invested in Pag-IBIG MP2, majority of the people's money is basically in savings accounts. It's not actually part of the banking system, and when it's not part of that, it's not doing something productive, it's not helping out in the economy, it's not doing something that would impact lives. But because of Pag-IBIG MP2, it's giving the ability for this to be able to, not just for people to buy houses, but think about the ripple effect in this, that when people have the ability to buy houses, that means that there will be more jobs created in the property development sector. That means also people who are selling houses, agents, they also make money. When they make money, they also spend, and when those property development companies earn more, they also actually expand more, and when they actually expand more also, they create newer opportunities for other people as well. And when you look at it from that perspective, then it becomes amazing. But think about it this way: when new jobs are created, then suddenly they spend, and then the wheels of the economy turns. And if you're investing in consumption-driven economy stocks, then those will also do better. And more loans, more people buying houses, those property development stocks would also have more sales, and more sales. If you own property development stocks, then that would be a plus for you. This is something that's very good. More people trusting the system means more money that could further help other people that are in need with it. But in a way, those who invested are putting money in the ground and letting their money work hard for them, and giving them the ability also later on to have passive cash flow, passive income for life. And that's the dream, and that's the goal of why I continue to make videos like this. That's why I'll never stop educating people about investing, because it's the game. The more people realize that investing is the game, gives them control over their financial destiny, gives them control over their financial future as well. Just to put this to a close, you have over 40 billion in Pag-IBIG MP2 savings, and it's up 53%. If you want to know more about Pag-IBIG, I'll put the links down below. I have a lot of videos about it. I've been talking about it for over, I think, 3 to 4 years now already, and I think that this is something that will fit people who want something that's fixed, higher than savings accounts, guaranteed, who want something that's tax-free, and who want something that's of lesser volatility. Please do remember that when you invest in the stock market or in the crypto market, your stocks or your crypto could drop massively. Some crypto projects have even gone to zero, but for Pag-IBIG MP2, you have your capital secure. That's it for now. Marvin Germo, and I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and God bless you all.